Don't even have to roll. I'm gonna make Ickney do it anyways because it's his session.
I have to actually remember things now.
That was great rolls by everyone. It's gonna be a good day.
Could be better. Could have all sixes.
All right, Ickney, take us through your memory. What happened after you saw that man?
So, last week, we had just seen the prisoners get off of the boat at the docks. And then we did, I believe we started the session when we woke up in the morning. We were all sitting down to eat breakfast, and we kind of talked about what was going to happen, like what our job was going to be and stuff like that. And then Ickney shared that he knew one of the prisoners from his time in Waterdeep serving on the guard. And then we did a real quick shopping, like last minute pickup, and we did like a little information gathering trip for the potential of jobs while we're in Burl. Then when we got the prisoners, Ickney was not well received by Ralt. And then we made the journey from Saltmarsh to Burl with little hassle until we ran into a lot of goblins that were going to try to take our prisoners from us. We told them off. Scrimshaw made it smell like apples. And
Great smell.
It was good. It was a good smell in battle. I went down somehow, unbelievable. But we remained victorious. We got to Burl with prisoners, all of them in tow. Turned them over to the captain, but we weren't allowed in the city because the master was not back yet. And then we were left to wander the town, or wander the outskirts of town, I suppose.
Yeah, ended up in a bar, and
Yes.
I believe we ended it right at the end of the beautiful smoke show.
Yes, there was a wonderful show put on by Scrimshaw with a pipe with the help of everyone else.
All right, and that's where we'll pick up, in this bar.
Wait,
With everyone.
I got to talk to Delar Kenkelston.
Oh yeah, that was early.
Headmaster of the Carpenters Guild. We're like
Right.
best buds right now.
Yep, totally loves you.
I miss that. Yeah, I have the asterisk next to it. My bad.
You got information on a little bit of information on the pink tree, and you've also got information on hides you can collect.
Yeah, and Dask now has a pet. A mini-me following him around.
I mean,
following Dask around.
Something.
It did disappear before you guys got to town.
Yeah.
Yes, but that was interesting when it happened.
I also have a two-handed axe, a silvered axe that I have given to Zugum to handle.
Yep. And I find out I'm not a disgrace to my druidic family.
The tail appeared, yeah. No one saw that coming. All right, so we start our session in this tavern. You guys have everyone's attention. Smoke Show was a huge success with the help of prestidigitation, and you guys can ask anyone here what you want to know. Anything about this town you wish to understand more about, or the surrounding areas?
Has anybody...
Only
Go
really
ahead.
has one question, but...
And what's your question?
All right. Scrimshaw's just going to inquire as to whether if there are any gem dragonborn in the town or in the area. Other than the party, obviously. because it seems like this place is quite the motley amalgamation of prisoners and outcasts and ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah. There's Barrack Brass. He's the only Dragonborn we've got here. I don't know why his name is Brass when he's not Brass. We all kind of give him shit for that, but
That name ringing any bells?
yes, actually, definitely someone you know. Would have left when you were a lot younger, but yes.
All right. Can they point me in the direction of this fellow?
He is not in the bar at the moment, but they tell you that he is in town. They seem to think he's behind the walls right now, so you...
Has anybody seen a fellow named Ned?
We already know where Ned is.
Yeah,
Oh, do we?
Ned's on the hunt.
Okay. Sorry. Didn't remember that from last session. Sorry.
You may ask 3 questions. How many questions? That is one of your questions.
Doesn't have to be just about Burl. It can be about the surrounding forest, the towns.
I would ask in the best way possible if there were any tales or sightings of a creature that might be above a CR3. I believe that was the number the high dealer told us.
It is.
I don't know how I would ask that, but I would try to
scary monsters. Yeah, kind of the way she conveyed it. Yeah, you'd be told that there are all kinds of things in the forests, and geez, there aren't many CR3 beasts now that I'm looking at this.
So then, no.
They're not. They're rare, but they are. If you were gonna find them, it would be in one of the 2 forests. Those big creatures don't come out as often.
Wasn't the other forest much larger than this one?
The Drowned Forest is a lot smaller now. The Dreadwood is the big one. But the one you're standing outside of is the Silver Stand. That's not one of the 2 that they talk about as being dangerous.
And yeah, it's fairly small comparison.
You'd be made aware that the Silver Stand is like completely protected by the elves. It's basically its own like kingdom. As you guys are talking, asking questions, Scrimshaw, you will see someone kind of point to you, like, oh, there's the guy that you were asking about, and you'll see an Amethyst Dragonborn kind of walk in with a turtle and a Goliath, all older. But there he is, coming into the bar. He hasn't seen you yet.
I'm just going to wait and see if he spots me.
Seems like he goes kind of directly to a seat. Doesn't even look up from his group, and the drinks kind of meet them at the table. Seems like he's done this quite a few times and kind of a habit.
Did I clock that Scrimshaw has like a look of recognition on his face?
I mean, did not secretly, so you would have heard him ask, and then seen the guy kind of point him out when he came in. So,
do you know that fellow?
I used to. It's been a long time.
See.
As he takes a drink, you do see a blue band on his wrist.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that would be the case. I will just pay for their next drink and see what happens at that point.
Would everywhere be aware of the blue band?
If you're looking, yeah, you see it. Like you see a lot of the people around you have them. Not everyone. You can kind of tell the difference between the clean cut people and the like. There's like an air of soldier about certain people, and those are the ones that don't have the blue bands on. The ones that choose to be here by choice.
Oh, okay, all right. But the blue band, it's foreign. Right? Well, to me,
you know what it is. You know what it's for now because you saw them put it on the 3 prisoners that you brought.
Oh,
Yeah, it's basically
yeah.
the house arrest bracelet.
I see.
So if anyone makes a break for it, the elves use it to track them down.
I didn't make a mental note that was colored.
Yeah, so you'll notice a lot of the people in here are prisoners, but it doesn't seem like anyone's being watched or looked after. You don't get the sense.
It's just like the world's most dangerous reform program.
Yeah, basically. It's for people who want to do right or want to fix their mistakes or want to punish themselves.
And they either succeed or they die trying.
Oh, that would be a thought. I don't think I would make this one of our official 3 questions, but would we have been able to pick up at any point if there is like an average sentence or how long people are generally here for?
You get the sense, like people are talking like, "Oh, I've been here like 6 years," and you do get the sense that the more enemies you kill, the less time you have to spend. It kind of like if your band is close enough to the action where when things go down, you get credit and it goes towards your sentence, and that is something that has been discussed around like, oh, he's only got to kill like 18 more. Did you hear this guy finally got out? Ended it on a bugbear. Can you believe that? A bugbear, like stuff like that. So you don't get a sense for exact time, but you get the sense that there is ways to reduce sentences in Burrow.
All right.
Does the town come under attack frequently or infrequently?
Not very frequently. You did notice a lot of guards or like watchtowers as you came in. There was 2 big ones at the front. There was like rows of like fire pits to light up the outskirts.
I want to assume that the town in which all the people whose job it is to kill the bandits does not frequently get attacked by the bandits, but I could be wrong.
I mean, bandits is a strong word for monsters, right? Like,
Well, like outside town before we got here, about an hour outside of
Those
it.
were bandits. They wanted to take our stuff. That's
Yeah.
Monsters don't want to take your stuff. They're just hungry.
I guess goblins are bandits, yeah.
I mean, maybe they prefer a different term, but
We like the term highwaymen. Very classy.
I don't think any road that we've been on in this campaign yet constitutes a highway. So.
Okay. So then do they send out just like roaming parties?
Yeah, you were told that the captain and Ned were sent out on a roaming party before you guys got there.
Okay.
But you didn't see them on the road.
My last question is, where the heck did the water come from that surrounds this city? Because there's no river leading in or out.
It's underground and it comes from the forest. So
It's a moat.
there's an aqueduct, you know? I don't know.
It's a peasant railgun bucket brigade.
Yeah, it's just a fucking picture that I found, okay? Don't question it.
Just gotta keep you on your toes.
Moat's getting low. We need water duty. 20 people go and start. So about this time, first outs, when you see the bartender take the second round of drinks over and point to you, And I look over and he makes eye contact and kind of squints and then has a face of recognition and like a smile and kind of like scoots over in his seat to like make room on the bench.
All right, yeah, I will make my way over and join them.
Also,
It
real
isn't
quick,
young-
to be fair, Burl is technically on the river according to our map.
Yeah, I'm
So
just giving him a hard time.
it might have been dammed off at one point. Would make sense.
Magical invisible river.
Exactly. It's hidden, elf magic.
It's behind the trees. There's too many trees for you to see him.
And as you make your way, he will look towards you and welcome you. Young Scrimshaw, welcome. I hope you're not stuck in the same predicament as me. And he'll jingle his wrist and kind of look towards yours.
Yeah, I'll hold up bare wrists. No, I'm here on other business.
Far from home?
As are you.
Yes. Made some errors in my ways, but I'm paying the price.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we all wander in our own ways.
Don't have long left. I just kind of got a bit too old to go out fighting, so I'm just trucking along, helping where I can.
That is good. Will you be returning when you are done here?
As soon as I get done here, and kind of wanted to go home a couple years ago, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? I broke the laws and I had to face it. This was the fastest way to get home. And then I kind of got injured and hurt my shoulder, and it's gonna take a little longer, but I am going home. How about you? Are you on your way home, or?
No, I have left only recently.
Lost to sea.
Yes, there is. And faces were missing. Yours among them. I wanted to be sure that those who wandered had not become lost.
Haven't run into many of our own. Few here and there, but
we are wanderers by nature. I imagine they've gone far and wide.
You and me probably the farthest. We're pretty far out. Did not like crossing that ocean, but had to be done. Had to know what was on the other side. Can't just trust the maps you read.
Yeah, some of them are better than others. You said you've run into others. Would you tell me who?
Name's ready ever. Nell is was out east. I believe she was making her way back when I last spoke to her. And Franz, I know, was heading somewhere west of here. Was friends with some lizard folk. I was learning about their history and stuff. Those are the two that I've seen out this way.
We've heard about the lizard folk. Is there much that you know about them?
No, when I ran into him, he had only passed by them and became friends with them and was going to go meet them somewhere in the swamps. Somewhere in the marshes to the west. Said they were good people, though. So he's going to tell them our stories and learn of theirs. But that was a few years back. Not sure if he's still out there.
Well, if my journey heads in that direction, I will find out.
So what brings you to Burl? You working for someone? You sponsoring someone?
Delivery.
Prisoners?
Yes, new ones. And then back to Saltmarsh, we have business there.
Did you run into any trouble? Any of those creatures come out at you?
They tried. I wouldn't call them trouble. They weren't very good bandits.
Were the prisoners any good? Any good blood? The help? Or did you just give them free kills?
There is a history between one of them and one of ours, so they remained in the cart.
Good history? Bad history? Bad history.
They remained in the cart.
You might want to talk to Kira then when she gets back to make sure that the creatures you killed doesn't go towards their sentence, because they're nearby. It'll count. These bracelets are pretty loose.
The Scrimshaw will just kind of wave his hand to that. It's like, is it a concern of mine?
I mean, it could be though, because you could kind of put those kills wherever you like. You know, you can get paid for them if they haven't been claimed by a bracelet, or you can give them to other people, and he'll kind of take his hand up.
I understand. You said, what was the name?
Kira.
Kira. Yeah.
Kira Shadowbreaker. She should be returning sometime tonight.
Very well. And then Scrimshaw will just ask if he wants to recount what the fuck he's been up to for however many years it's been.
Yeah, and he'll just start telling you stories, and you guys can share stories.
Yep. Well, yeah, be sure that I find out everything so that in case anything goes horribly awry when Scrimshaw does make his way back, he can update Barrick's family.
Cool. After about 10 minutes of that, he's a great storyteller. You know that. Everyone is around you. You can give yourself 8 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Okay.
What else are you guys doing in the bar? Well, they're chatting it up.
Talking to everybody, apparently.
I'm just kind of eyeing everybody, seeing if I can catch any pieces of a conversation that may be important.
You would be surprisingly the shadiest one in here, it would seem. Sorry, guys. You're kind of sitting there trying to listen in, and everyone's very friendly, you know? You're in a place full of prisoners, you know that. You see the bands, but there's an air of joyous around here that, you know, kind of like a brotherhood here. Everyone's kind of got each other's backs, and there's no secrets. Everyone's kind of talking loud, so you can hear things. Talking about how you do hear a story that people were talking that Ned came back and that he got sent out, and kind of people laughing there. Is there anything in particular you want to hear?
No, I just want to. I'm really just looking to see if there's any kind of important information that may be passed between people of anything nefarious going on, but if you said it's all camaraderie and
surprisingly upbeat for a place that's a basically kill or be killed camp.
All right, no, I'm just kind of sitting back, watching, listening.
All right.
As I realize that more and more people are kind of just friendly and just general talking, I'll relax and just kind of focus on my drink. And
Sugam, Ickney, Dusk.
I'm kind of just listening to. I'm trying to gauge how, I'm listening to people talking and trying to gauge how difficult I think life is going to be. For Rolt.
You get the sense that they don't just send people out to die. They do train them. And you can back that up by the fact that Das got hit in the head with an arrow when he just first got here.
Yeah.
I saw people training with a bow. So you get the sense it's going to, if you're looking for his death, it might be a while because they're going to train him up properly before they send him out. But every now and again, more often than in most bars, there's a memory of this person and memory of that person. Like, people, they're telling stories of people who have died because it happens more than it should in this town, right? So you get the sense that a lot of people have passed and they're aware of it and try not to let it bring them down, you know?
I guess I'll be talking to some of the prisoners, see if I can get anything about the two other forces out there.
All right, yeah, so the Dreadwood, run by Granny Nightshade, they say. Scary terms. But they specifically say never sleep in the forest. That's how she gets you. There's one guy who's kind of like a bit more out there than the rest. Like, I did it one time. I was forced. I got separated, and she comes to you in your dreams. She talks to you, gets in your head. It's a scary place. And she's in control of that forest. Everything that happens in there, she knows about.
Good to know.
And they say the drowned forest is plagued with monstrosities and devils and demons. Some say there's a portal in there to the underworld, but that one's more of a tale. We don't go that far often. The Dreadwood is mainly their duty.
Heard anything about a pink vine tree or something?
The pink cherry tree, yeah, there's stories about it. Sacred ground. The elves are in control of it, and it's kind of deep in the Dreadwood.
Good to know. Going to take that down to tell Dash later on.
Ask, you doing anything in the bar while we chill?
Oh, I am mostly sticking to myself. Looking over my shoulder periodically to make sure that thing hasn't. But also, I'm studying that arrow. What I can make it pair that arrow with the normal arrow and see what the differences are. Yeah,
The end, you'll see the end of it is made of wood, not metal. And you just get the sense that's why it didn't hurt as much. But yeah, you can toy around with it and start looking at it. And
yeah, I'm mostly studying it. Like, obviously, I'm aware that it was used for testing, or training rather. But like, what other uses I could come up with?
You know it hurt when it hit you, but
yeah,
it's got a flat end to it.
but that's it. That's all.
All right. So as you guys are drinking and enjoying, listening away, probably an hour or two goes by, and you hear drums. Dun 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 from the outside, and kind of like instinctively, pretty much everyone kind of like takes the drinks that they're drinking, puts it down, and gets up and starts leaving. And Scrimshaw, you'd be the only one who gets an actual answer right away. It's like, because you're with an old friend, you're like, the hunting party has returned. It's customary to go out and greet them, see if they need help. It's usually injured, sometimes dead. You should come. See what it's like.
Please not Ned. Please not Ned.
Yes, we can. I will give Ned a delightful eulogy. But yes, Scrimshaw will go out and observe.
As you guys come out and you walk towards like the front, you'll see a party coming in the shadows, then being lit up by the fires that are out of the camp, kind of making the surrounding area lit up. And you'll see a group on horseback kind of making their way in town, and another group kind of split off and go towards the forest. And even in the shadow, the darkness, you can clearly see that the one leading the group going off into the forest is riding not a horse, but a giant elk with big, what are they called? They're not tusks, are they? What are they called? Antlers.
Antlers.
They just lost me. And they go off that way into the forest, and the group comes in to town. And a circle, like a circle, I want to say, like a group forms like around the entrance waiting as people on horse come back and kind of like circle around and get off their horses, and people that were just in the bar drinking with you just instinctively like take the horses from them and start leading them off. And you'll see at the back of the group there's a half elf in beautiful plate armor with 2 scimitars, and she's got a spear in her hand. And on top of the spear is the head of a goblin.
It's not as impressive as she wants it to be.
Just a single goblin.
Yeah, the head of a goblin, and you go. That's kind of the. That's the thing. That's what you say to yourself, right? But she doesn't come in going like, "Look what I killed." No, she comes, and you hear her kind of like on her horseback, pull up to the group, and start shouting, "Who claims this kill?" As she lifts the head up. "Who claims the head of Zorg and his group? Who did it?"
Oh, was that us?
I
Yes,
think
that was
you.
I would.
Oh yeah, Scrimshaw.
Who
just
got
like,
the killing blow? I don't
use a
remember.
hand.
I don't remember who got the killing blow. I think it was maybe me.
A tail was used to
Oh,
kill.
okay.
Nice.
Then it was the wolf that I killed. Yeah,
Well, you did.
I got the killing blow on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Scrimshaw. Yeah, Scrimshaw. Be like, hello, that was us.
She'll kind of get off her horse and kind of like throw the spear to someone. "I owe you a great debt. This little rat's been avoiding me for some time. You're not one of us."
No, we were delivering new prisoners from Saltmarsh, and the little one didn't think we were a threat.
I always knew that'd be its weakness. It's usually a smart rat, but glad you finally got rid of it. It always runs back into the forest when we go after it.
Many did flee, but well, that's because their leader was dead.
Oh, the leader? I was the one who killed that.
Yes, you were, with your tail.
Yeah.
And you'll see behind her, riding up, kind of slowly, a friend. Ned. He hasn't noticed you guys yet.
I'll wave until he notices me.
Takes you a bit longer, and you kind of awkward, like, do I stop? No, okay. Like, oh. And he'll kind of like hop off the horse. And like 2 people instinctively go for that horse, and then one kind of backs off. And Ned will run over towards you.
So how'd you
Ned.
do, Ned?
Today was good. The goblins were already killed. Didn't have to fight them. It was a little scary. Should have seen it. There was bodies everywhere.
Facing dead
there about
goblins was
6 or 7?
scary.
There was 7, and there was also a wolf. Fucking skinned it Someone skinned it. It was Henry over there threw up, but not me. And you see one of the soldiers kind of sure, go ahead. One of the soldiers kind of gives him a look but doesn't say anything. Yeah, you can still see kind of a chunk on his leg.
On Ned's leg?
On Ned's leg.
Okay.
Can I? Sorry, I was like halfway through the thing. I'm assuming that this is Kira Shadowbreaker in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah. Scripshaw's just gonna nod to the side and see if she'll just step slightly away from this boisterous group for 2 seconds.
Yeah, you've gotten her attention. She follows. Yeah. Kind of hand on a scimitar, like not like threateningly, like just kind of like where it rests.
Just kind of, that's how she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are Kira Shadowbreaker.
Yes.
I am Scrimshaw Shatterscale, speaker of the Skageroth.
Sounds familiar.
You have one of my own here, Barrick.
Yeah. The older one. Yeah.
Yes.
Good lad.
He has been away from our people for a very long time, and I think it is time that he returned.
Well, we can see how much time he owes. Did you guys get paid for these kills? I assume not, right?
Yeah, no, we did not.
And were you were with prisoners when it happened? Did they?
They did not.
They didn't help?
There's some unfortunate history between one of them and one of my party, so they remained in the wagon.
All right, well, I can see what I can do. There was, counted 8. Does that sound right to you?
It
5,
does.
6, 4, 5 goblins, the 2 bugbears, and what was left of the wolf. You guys really did the number on that thing.
And your little forest rat.
Yeah, oh. You're right. You know what? I'm in a good mood. Zorg has kind of got a history with that one myself. Let me make sure his time is half decent. If there's even anything close to him being done, I'll commute the rest of his sentence. How does that sound?
I appreciate your generosity greatly. Thank you.
All right, well, you guys need a place to stay for the night. I'm guessing you're not going to head home in this darkness.
No, we will remain tonight.
Oh, we can set you up rooms inside the keep if you want.
Your generosity would again be greatly appreciated.
I mean, you've done me more favors than I've done you, I gotta tell you. That rat is gonna go on the wall for sure. And at this point, you see kind of like, she like kind of points, because she kind of took you up the road a bit.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of points like across the way, and there are, on the other side of the water, poles with certain heads on them.
Oh, lovely. This is such a cheerful place.
I'm loving it. It's just my type of place.
You might end up here if you keep acting up. So.
My acting up!
This is like Valakai all over again.
The real problem is, I think if you wind up here long term, it's going to be on the wall, not contributing to it.
I've done nothing wrong. I've been good.
Let me go check the records on Barrick was his name, right? Yes. And I'll make sure the people know to let you in. You guys can go in the front gate whenever, and free reign to look around, okay?
Thank you again.
She kind of leads. She kind of like noticed there was like a small group that didn't have bracelets that were kind of like waiting for her, kind of like a royal guard almost. Kept their distance, but they like followed her when she left.
Mm.
And you guys are with Ned. What are you guys talking about?
That's Kira. She you run things here, Ned?
Oh yes, yeah. She's the kingdom's chosen leader. Chose this place herself, if you believe it or not. Kind of a weird outpost to choose, but that's what she wanted, and she does a good job here. Keeps people in line.
Remind me, you father ran things here. Could be mistaken.
Oh no, my father runs the silver stand, and he kind of points to the forest beyond.
Oh.
The burrow was created to work with silver stand.
Yes.
Yes. And unfortunately, because my father, I'm always tasked with going out. I came back to tell them about the prisoners, and they sent me out immediately when they heard that there was goblins loose.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yes, yes. Oh, I know where the pink tree is. I talked to my dad. He's not happy about it, but he gave me this, and he pulls out the hand axe. White wood, pure white wood, silver metal. He said it's okay because, I mean, I told him how we met, and he said, you saved my life. And I'm like, no, we helped each other, but he seems to think you guys saved my life. And I'm like, whatever. And he said that he would give you guys permission to go if you had an ambassador of the Silver Stand there. So.
Would that be you?
Yeah, I could do that. He gave me this axe. He said it'd be me. He said I need to get into that forest more anyways, so.
Okay. So he gave an axe, but not a location? Have a location.
Oh, he told me the way. There's a river that you gotta follow, and then you go south. Wait, I'm trying to remember the map. I have to go east. I know the way. I think I can get us there. If you still want to go. If not, it's cool.
Well, those are things that seem to line up with Tangleston from the Carpenters Guild. He told us roughly about the same thing. Also gave us a silvered axe.
Oh, did he?
I'll point over to.
I hold it up.
Heavy.
Yeah, that's a. He made that. Must have had that custom made, but yeah, that'll do the job. He knows his stuff. I do believe the town has been credited with one of the branches, so that's not an issue. I thought you wanted it for yourself, with how much the magical properties of those things.
I'd be interested in looking at it, but here it has 3 branches at a time, and I feel bad taking 2 of them. Wouldn't want something to occur and the last one just fall off in some kind of storm or something.
Oh no, that couldn't happen. No, that tree is strong. It takes a special kind of metal even to get those branches, and it should be good. He said it's okay. We protect the inside of that area, and goblins kind of make it hard to get to in its own right. But he said that for saving me, even though we saved each other, but he said for saving me that you guys could take one of them too. That's why he gave me this. So
wonderful. I'm not sure if we're gonna go just yet.
Oh no, it's dark. We shouldn't go now.
Of course. I think Scrimshaw wants to head back to town. Seems maybe in a rush. But We'll see. But we
Going
will
after that boat?
go in there. We will go in there. Yes, yes, the boat.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. What are you guys gonna do with that boat? Are you keeping it?
We were all in the room when we asked for the boat, right? When Grimshaw asked
Yeah.
for the boat.
Yeah.
I think that was arranged legally for us to take over the boat if we.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
I don't know what we're gonna do with it.
Should go sail the seas, man. Heard there's crazy things out there. I mean, I would never go. I couldn't do it, but heard there's wild things out there. Oh yes, in that forest. Well, I'm not really gonna be allowed to leave here until I escort you. So just whenever you want, come get me, and I can get out of this place again. I'll be here.
Basque will nod.
But come on, let me show you guys around. You guys staying inside, right?
Yes.
I look around.
The whole group's here now. Wow, look at y'all. And he'll lead you guys through the doors. And first thing you'll notice when the doors are now open as you come across the bridge, right? You do see a giant tree in the middle of town moving naturally. Like there's no wind, but its branches are like swaying and kind of spinning around.
Wait, spinning?
Yeah, they don't seem to stay in one place. The tree's kind of like twisted and kind of untwist as branches come around. And
Oh, the branches are spinning around the trunk. I see. Okay, I got it.
And as that takes your attention, Ned will kind of like point to it and like, that's Wander Root. It's the tree ant. He kind of works with everyone. Great guy. He's the one who tells us when things come out of the forests. Yes, that, but a lot slower, Beard. And he just kind of told you this tree's alive.
So it's a
It's a tree ant. Yeah. Yeah.
What,
A living,
what is it,
living tree.
What does it do? Protect? Just what's it doing right now? Is it just waving? I don't understand.
It's moving. When it moves up top, usually it means that it's moving its branches, its roots underground, connecting to others, communicating with them. And it kind of keeps us informed of what's coming in and out of the forests, lets us head out. That's how we knew those goblins were loose. Told us that they left the forest, and luckily you guys found them before anything bad happened. It's a good system they got going on here.
So you talk to the tree.
Yeah, well, he talks to us when he wants to, and you guys want to say hi? Like,
Oh, it talks to us. Oh,
Does it have a name?
yeah, its name is Wander Root. That's what it's called.
I'll take him up in the offer and walk up to the tree, or have him lead me to the tree.
All right, yeah. As you go up, As you you kind of get there first, and it kind of turns towards like a branch, kind of turns towards you. Barak, hello again. Oh, you're not Barak.
No.
Multiple of you, hello. Welcome to Burl. And I kind of shake one of its branches and have some leaves kind of fall around you.
Does that well, never mind. I don't want to say that.
Master Ned, how do you do? And one of its branches kind of dips. And then it kind of unwinds a bit more, and you see kind of the roots kind of pull, the branches kind of pull back, and a face appears in the tree. What can I do for you?
I'd like to know. I don't know if this is a weird question. How many of you are there? If you can talk to them in the forest.
There are a few hundred that we have in the chain that we can communicate with, that we have set up right now. Some only reachable by a few, me reachable by many. We do our part of the treaty to protect these lands, and best work, helping people. Besides, I get to meet new people every day. And you see a root kind of come up and kind of go towards your hand, hello, I'm Wonder Root.
I kind of I'll just take the root very cautiously.
It kind of shakes for you as soon as you grab it.
I'm Iknik Blackak Pitsiak. Or Ikni.
Ikni. Visitors, I see.
I'm just kind of staring at the face. Does it have a mouth that moves when it talks?
Yeah.
I'll wave. Ask to works.
The root will kind of turn towards you and wave, kind of mimicking. Dask Dewux, hello.
Hey there, I'm Drugum of the Chimera clan.
Kind of turns towards you. Zugum. And its roots will kind of go up to shake your hand.
I'll take it and shake.
And it wraps kind of around your arm. Hello, Zugum. Welcome home. It'll unwrap.
I am Zorgax. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Son. If you meet one, you meet all. And he'll reach its root out to you. So you guys are friends of the treaty? You work with Burl? I don't see any wristbands, but... You're with Ned, so you must be somewhat important, right, Ned?
Oh, jeez, he thinks Ned's important.
These are friends, Mr. Wonderroot. Might be going into the forest soon, so make sure the others know. Say hello if they see them. Yes, we try not to show ourselves, but can be done. excuse me a minute, and you see his face kind of like disappear with roots. Like the branches kind of cover him again. And you kind of hear him talking, like muffled. And he comes out and he goes, Sir Ned, a troll is loose near the edge. It's a little late. It's the same one that, it's the one missing an arm, so it shouldn't leave the forest, but you should know it's by the edge. And Ned will thank him. If you guys will excuse me, I do have more communication to do. Enjoy your stay in Burrow. And we'll kind of wrap up again and cover itself.
That was interesting.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's how we stay on top of the things around here, you know?
I've never can talk.
Should see how they talk to each other. They from long distances. All they have to do is have their roots touch.
Very
Very-
long roots.
Very large tree. It must have long roots.
Yes, they have full control of them too, so they can go which way they need to meet up. It's quite ingenious.
And this troll it speaks of.
It's just it wanders in and out of the forest. It usually stays in there. It's taken out a few people the last time they got sent after it, but they got its arm, so next time I'm sure it'll get taken down. If it's still nearby one of the treants, they'll tell us and it'll get taken care of in the morning. Hopefully. At this point, Scrimshaw, you're going to see Barrett kind of run up to you, holding his wrist bracelet, no longer along his wrist, but in his hand. Just kind of like lightly crying, you know, too proud to really cry. Scrimshaw, young Scrimshaw, I don't know how you did it. Thank you. It's been years since I've had this thing off.
I did nothing, but it felt overdue for you to return home.
Yes, and I will be sure to tell everyone of what you did. And remember the stories I taught you. You can do the same. You gotta remember to use your chest. I'm gonna be leaving in the morning.
As are we. It may be safest, I think, if we travel together, if the road leads us the same way. At least until you're at the port.
That would work, yes. Saltmarsh would be a great place for me to go to get boat back across. Glad I don't have to go alone.
Okay, so telepathically, to at least Scrimshaw, I'm going to ask, perhaps with the upcoming attempt at taking a ship from, oh God, what was his name? Sand Belay. We could use all the help we could get.
We can't take anything away from Sambalay. He's dead.
Well, no, but we're trying to take the ship that he was doing business with. And so perhaps having Ned with us and our new friend, whose freedom we have just helped with, it may benefit us to have him stick around for just a little bit until we are able to get the ship from them.
Also telepathically, Scrimshaw will respond. Not this one, no. His fighting days are behind him. He would not be of assistance. And I think you underestimate us.
Not underestimate us. Just wish to be prepared.
Or guys, looking at him, you do see he's like early 70s. Looks like not going to be the greatest of help in a fight.
Yeah, dude's fucking old.
Fair enough. I'm just thinking towards the future. Trying not to waste an opportunity.
And you guys can be led to a group of beds in a large room with others. Barrick will kind of lead you. Ned will kind of stay with you until it's time to go to bed. And he's like, okay, I'm off to my room. And you guys can all take a long rest if there's nothing else you'd like to do.
You know, I think I'm gonna just long rest it out.
Grimshaw, if you'll go take a look at your passive abilities. You have a new one at the very bottom there.
Okay. Oh. Cool.
You guys can all take your long rest if you need it. I don't know how many of you are still hurting.
I lost 0 hit points in that fight for the first time ever.
Crazy what positioning will do for you.
Yep.
I think the only thing I would do prior to long rest is just set up alarm around my bed.
Trying to set it. Wait, you sorry. Say that again.
I'm gonna set an alarm around my bed.
Okay, you're in a.
I'll group
keep.
beds if I need to. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, you've got, like, you're in there's like 2 rows of beds in this area. It's like kind of like a common sleeping area. But if you want to, you can. Okay. You guys can sleep. Good as the perfect night. Nice sleep. Comfy beds. And the day is yours. In the walls of Burl.
What is it for the day?
So what is the plan? I'm sure it seems like getting back to Saltmarsh quickly as
Saltmarsh.
possible. Whatever that's called.
I would at least like to ensure that. Oh my god, I keep blanking on his name. Burl?
Barrick.
Derek?
Barrick.
Jurek? Yeah, I'd at least, right? At least like to make sure that he is safe. But I know we have a few days before the ship.
We have 7 days? 7 or 6.
When you wake up this morning, you have 7 days until the full moon.
I think. Does anyone here know how to operate a boat at any scale?
Yeah.
I believe a few of you have
Yeah, I'll look.
water
into it.
vehicles.
I mean, I fucking
Yeah,
don't, so-
I have water vehicles. Ickney can.
I feel like I can, but I can't recall.
It would be in proficiencies, right?
Yeah, you do. Dual proficiency water vehicles. You got it. Ask.
Cool.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
There it is,
Zugum
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm a fisherman, not a.
That's
true.
why.
He could
That's
do a
why his
rowboat.
boat was all messed up because he
It doesn't know how to
couldn't
park.
park
He
it.
had no idea what he was
Learn
doing.
how to park, bro.
Okay. Because yeah, I don't know quite. Well, obviously, I don't know how things are going to play out with the boat, but I think we might want like 2 canoes or rafts or whatever the fuck they're using. And a
For
couple days to get that already. So maybe.
I see what you
Well,
Yeah. So working backwards, it'll take like
there's still the
maybe 2
one
days
at
for
the
that.
house, right?
Yes, there was
Yeah.
the one at the house, and there's almost certainly 1 or 2 for sale, or
Yeah,
at
in
least
Saltmarsh.
rent in Saltmarsh.
Also, there's a thought. Is scuba gear a thing?
No.
Water breathing. There was a water breathing hat for sale.
There
though.
was a water breathing hat for sale.
Is there an additional 3 or 4 hats of water breathing for sale? Because
Can we
just one
get
doesn't get us very
potions?
far.
We can get potions, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
All
spell
right, then maybe it's
scroll.
potions. All right. I was thinking about things that we could do with that boat. If we could be underwater and not observed, that would be very convenient.
I mean, where you guys were when the boats, like, it was very misty. There was a lot of fog.
Also potentially very convenient. But yeah, no.
I don't know. Just having a boat floating, no one inside, seems weird.
Really.
I mean, it's a 7 days from now problem. But I was thinking if we could sneak some of the party around like the opposite side of the ship, because it's like
Yeah.
they're going to be paying attention to the house. So if we could have people like on the far side of it, they might have an easier time of sneaking aboard and kicking things off.
I am blue, which is the color of water.
Great observation.
That's
Actually, that brings a question: is it dirty water in the Azure Sea? It's called the Azure
Delicious, you
Sea.
think?
Never mind. Well, I can swim.
Can you in plate mail? I don't know.
I wouldn't have to be in plate mail, okay? That just makes my AC nothing, but
20
it's
minutes
okay.
later after you disrobe.
Yeah, that's what the stealthy portion is. He has to sneak onto the ship and then remain undetected for 30 minutes while he pulls his plate mail out of the bag of holding piece by piece and slowly dons it all.
So I guess the better question is, should me or Ickney play as the bodyguard while the other one sneak on board with the others?
Yeah,
It's
probably not.
probably a good idea to have a frontliner for each side.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good at the stealth and I'm good at distracting, especially with my new abilities.
What about disguising?
Good at that too.
Because that could serve the purpose of sneaking if used correctly.
I mean, you have the guy's hat and his jacket, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
His face isn't dragon shaped, so I hope it's a very broad brim on the hat. Also, I don't think we can take Ned into dangerous situations. His father is the lord of a whole ass forest. If we get
Yeah.
him killed, we're
We're-
going to be in so much trouble.
Oh, okay, that's a really good point.
If you think you could get Ned out into the open water, you have got some serious skills.
And I could do whatever I want to Ned. Knocking him unconscious doesn't seem
I'm
challenging.
gonna say I could just like blow air at him and he would fall.
I could tell him a debilitatingly hilarious joke, and the next thing he knows, he's floating on a log in the middle of the ocean.
We could also just tell him there's probably a lot of wolves and we'll have in them.
Yeah, it's true. There's going to be just a whole pack of skinless ocean wolves. I think technically what I just described are zombies, but
Let's say
Or
sea
seals.
dogs, but
Eels, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sea
mean, they have
puppers.
skin, they just don't have fur. But anyway, yeah, no, the only thing Scrimshaw really wants to get done today is making sure that the old Dragonborn doesn't get killed halfway back to Saltmarsh. Other than that, I don't really give a shit.
well, I guess we have. Ned told us that in the morning, if the troll wasn't taken care of, that would be known.
Still around the edge, it would be known.
Okay. Just if we want to make more money to afford a boat.
We're just gonna steal one.
We're
We
not
really are not all on the
stealing
same
anything.
page.
We're
We're
legally
commandeering.
repossessing.
Yeah, but no. I mean, like the rowboats.
Yeah, those cost like 10 cents. It's fine.
Oh, I don't
We
know
probably
how much- I don't know how much
wouldn't
they
have to pay
cost.
for one.
Yeah.
We can just go to the fucking town guard again and be like, hey, the thing we're doing to keep all of you safe from the horrible evil bad men, we need to borrow a dinghy.
Plus, there was at least one kind of like sea canoe that was left by.
Yeah,
Sea
that was the
canoe.
one. That was the one that was left.
As opposed to the land canoe.
Well, no, I mean, well, as opposed to a river canoe or a lake canoe, like
You know,
there
one with
are
wheels?
differences.
There are not differences, but
There are.
And you guys were making
What are the
fun of me
primary
for being
differences
not
between
proficient with water
a sea
vehicles.
canoe and a lake canoe?
The size of the bow and the stern.
And the width.
So in a sea versus like a lake, sea/river versus a lake, the bow and stern are larger, so that way they don't go underwater when the waves hit.
You would
So
think
it's
that
just
the,
a larger canoe.
you would
Also,
think,
I
you would
was-
think
I
the
was
river
considering
one
that
would
as
have to be
well.
lighter too.
Well, no, the river again. It's and I know this from literal personal experience.
Are you describing a kayak? Is that
No, it's a canoe, and you need the larger front bow because I went on a canoe trip with my buddy, and we went over a couple of waterfalls, and if the bow or the bow had been larger, we wouldn't have sunk our canoe because we went over a slight waterfall and the bow went into the water, and I'm paddling along and 3 feet underwater.
There's your problem.
Yeah, no, it was a fun trip, but yeah, no, I learned the difference between a lake versus like a river/sea canoe.
Scrimshaw, looking at the map, like as you guys are talking about this over breakfast, you get got a few people like chiming in, telling you how most of the problems along the road will be on the first half of your journey.
Yeah, I kind of assume that once we get to like this.
Yeah, the river, it seems like because it kind of pulls away from the forest at that point. So, and like, Barak is with you right now, so he's like, yeah, if you want to just drop me off there, and he can make it the rest of his way on his own.
Yep, that's fine.
At this point, Ned will kind of find you and come down. Seems to have already eaten. So what's the plan? Am I getting out of this place, or are you guys just going back to Saltmarsh?
Hey, I think we might be headed back.
Going into the forest?
Dask, do you still want to go to the forest?
Oh,
Other forest?
I mean,
What?
it's out of our way. Have plenty of time. It's not like anyone else is trying to take that job from us. I can tell. We don't head there this time around. Maybe after the. I would like to go there at some point.
Does sound like anyone who goes there without the permission of the elves will have a very unpleasant time.
The permission and 2 axes now.
Developing quite the collection.
And well, now that I think about it, we don't know how long we're gonna be on that boat once we get on it. So with the time we have now, we might as well go.
Does have magical properties. Risk that takes us. It's time.
Also, is that wolf pelt starting to go, or do we still have some time
No,
before
it's
it becomes
it's
incredibly
in
nasty?
the bag of holding. You're good.
Okay. Just gunking it up. Cool.
And when I looked at the map, we can just simply follow the river back if we ever get lost.
Ned kind of like leans over and like, I think it's there, and he puts a little circle on your map. Well, my father told me the pink tree would be there, and then just kind of backtrack along the forest.
My thought would be more focused on getting back to the haunted house and preparing for this ship to come in, making sure we've got everything nailed down.
But preparing for 6 days.
Yeah, you got 7 days until until the full moon.
I do see the appeal of preparing, but I don't know when we'll get the chance to go back to the forest for the tree.
Very well, if we wish to travel and seek out the pink tree. Though we do need to accommodate for 2 days worth of travel back to Saltmarsh at least, and a day to the haunted house.
It's only 2 hours. 2 hours to the haunted house. Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Retconned.
he just said that we left late in the day, so that's why we
Yeah.
wanted to spend the night there.
Okay. So a day back from the pink tree. So a day to the pink tree, a day to Saltmarsh, and then 2 hours to the haunted house.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have 5 days by the time you get back to Saltmarsh to figure things out. If
Alright.
it takes you a day and to get there and a day to get back.
Then yeah, I mean, why not go to the? I do not see a reason that we do have time to kill, and extra income would be nice. We could travel. I would not be against traveling to the pink tree and earning some extra cash.
I don't recall if I said this, but the job pays what we want.
Within
Isn't
reason.
fixed fee on it. Whatever we ask for. Sure, within reason, but let us determine that.
From what I recall, it was not whatever we desired, and we
He
got
asked
to
us
determine the
name a
price.
Yeah. That wasn't up to
And
me.
I named the price of a ship, and that was poo-pooed.
Well, the only reason why it was like that because they said they need to make it first.
No, I believe it is more a supply issue. Their dock was in very much disrepair. And even though he is a woodworker, it is obvious he is not keeping up with at least the maintenance that would be needed.
So do I have to go pack? Are we going into the Dreadwood? Should I go pack?
Vote?
Do we want to vote in front of Ned though?
We can vote
Ned-
telepathically.
Yeah, but Ned knows we can do that though. Ned, yes, go pack.
All right, getting out of this place. And he turns and goes down the hall and up the stairs.
Want to take him? He does know
Say
things.
he knows the way. He is aware of the woods.
He also called himself an ambassador.
Yes.
Ask you would know that.
We do need the ambassador. Should be maybe an extra focus on protecting Ned.
I would agree with that, yes.
His safety can definitely be taken into consideration, but his father's knowledge that he has passed down as to the location may save us quite a bit of time.
I think my vote would be to bring him with us.
I agree.
Yeah, I say bring him with us, but if you guys need to protect him, I have a crazy idea. The only question is, who wants to fight from a distance? Alright. When Ned comes back, I'm going to tell him something that may or may not work.
Yeah, you guys are sitting there eating and finalizing your plans, and he comes back down with a bag and his sword. And it's not the sword that you left him, it's a finely crafted short sword. Like, pretty.
Is it like, could it fight or is it just pretty?
Oh no, yeah, it could fight. You can.
Okay.
It's the same sense of the two scimitars you saw on Kira, like beautifully crafted weapons of war.
Okay.
Whether or not he can use it is a different thing. It's a different story. But and he's got like the silver axe like in his belt, hanging. All right, I'm ready.
All right, Ned. When we go in there, can you do us a favor? And Dash here is actually very important to the group because Emerald and their clan is considered royalty. So please make sure that you stay with her and protect her with your life as far as possible.
Oh, sorry, Dask. I didn't know that. And she kind of like bows a bit. Yes, I can do that. I can protect Dask.
But make sure that both of you guys are as far from the battle as possible.
Yeah, it's stopping the soundbeard. We heard it for a little bit, but yes, I definitely. Me and Dask will bring up the back row. I'll protect her, no problem.
Exactly, like what happened at the manor, the haunted
Yeah,
manor.
exactly. We stabbed those skeletons good like.
There you go, problem solved.
You see, Barrack has kind of reached you guys with like a small pack, everything he's owned in the last like 3 years of this place, and he's got like the wrist bracelet on like a chain now.
Dependent.
Yeah, kind of. Just want to thank you all for getting me out of here early. I hope you take good care of Scrimshaw, and hope our travel together is free of burden.
Hopefully, Grimshaw takes care of us.
I can see that. He's got a good head on his shoulders, even if he covers it with that weird-ass skull and boinks it twice. Shall we go?
If everyone's ready.
That was as good as time as any.
As you guys go to leave, Kira will kind of stop Ned and just kind of like talk to him off to the side for a minute. And you see him kind of like his demeanor go from like cheery and ready to leave to a little bit slumped, and like nod to her and then come to join you and be like, well, we gotta go take care of that troll if you guys don't mind. If you want to stay back, I'll do it myself, but she knows we're going in there and it's nearby, so.
How far is nearby?
Pretty much on the way. The troll likes to stay by the water. Maybe like 20 minutes down the forest line. But because you guys don't work for here, he kind of pulls out a bag that she gave him. I was told to give this to you if we kill it. 40 gold pieces in here, so. Hope you guys don't mind a little detour.
I will extend my hand for the bag and see if he gives it to me.
He like instinctively like goes to it and then kind of stops. He's like, "Oh no, sorry, gotta wait until, gotta kill it first. You guys haven't earned this yet."
Right, very good then.
You almost got me. That was. He kind of like puts it in his bag.
Well, I think I'm all right to head that way.
It's only got one arm. It couldn't be a problem.
I'm down for killing a troll. Could use a good workout before lunch.
You guys will head down the path and start leaving. And you have 4 hours of downtime. What are you guys doing with your cart?
Wait, are we not killing the troll?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta get there. It's
Oh,
5 or 6 hours away.
I'm sorry, the last I heard it was 20 minutes out of the way. Like, not...
20 minutes out of the way of the path to the pink tree.
Ah, okay.
Do you think the troll hide would be worth anything?
Say we should. Could we take the cart and potentially, depending on the condition of the troll, bring the hide back? I would.
Stash it outside of the woods. Hopefully nothing would bother it. Near the river on the road.
Well, you could do that thing that you've done with the alarm.
that any use if we're a substantial distance away, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone too far away from it.
See.
I think works up to a mile.
I do have a couple of hunting traps available. Perhaps we could booby trap.
Why? So sorry, I was AFK for a minute. We're what, heading to
Heading
the
to the-
bend and then going to kill the troll, which is here?
So yeah, somewhere down here,
Well,
and then going
to
into
the
Pink Tree.
we're going to the pink tree, and the troll's just on the way, so they told us
And
to go kill it.
We could probably ask Dude Guy McFace Barrick to
Barrick?
just take the cart back to Saltmarsh and pick it up again there if we need it.
Well, we
we
were
could
thinking the troll
technically-
hide might be worth money for the hide person, and we don't know how big it is.
Well, I mean, it's troll sized, but it also won't be attached to a troll anymore, so you can just roll it up.
I guess
Stuff
that's
it in the
true.
bag of holding.
Roll size.
It is true. Stuff it in the bag of holding.
I've never seen a troll. Are those large?
I don't know.
They-
I want to assume Scrimshaw knows a few things about trolls, but
You can roll a history check to see how much you know,
Yep.
or
Could I also roll one?
Yeah,
Because
if
of
you
my
want to, go
general
ahead.
Interest in adventuring.
if anyone has a reason to and wants to, go
Alright.
for it.
I'm
fuck
super
yeah.
smart.
Oh, sorry, that was on private jam roll. I was gonna do.
That's okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd know trolls are probably they're large creatures, right? So
Yep.
twice the size of you, long reach.
Do I know the other important thing about trolls?
Yeah, with a 19, you would, and you see Ned kind of has like a torch already stashed.
Okay.
And it seems like Ned knows, but yeah, you would know that fire is necessary with that.
Well, yeah, I'll just make sure that we have a decent number of torches with us, and then let the group know if you've never fought a troll before. They will heal if you don't burn them.
See.
You'd have to burn in a certain way to not affect.
There's the tricky bit.
What?
That was why I had it on DM roll.
Means I should. 2, 3.
All right. So after about 3 hours, you guys get to the break. Are you leaving the cart with Barrack to take back for you? And hoping that you can get the troll hide or skin flesh into the bag of holding?
Sound about right from what I heard.
Yeah, I suppose we can do that. Leave it with.
Alright.
Even if it doesn't fit in the bag of holding, like it's a hide. We can just roll it up and carry it around like a fucking bedroll.
Yeah, you carry some flesh like a bedroll, you creep.
Yeah.
All right, well then let's take a 5-minute break.
Wearing a skull on his head.
I will. The sub hexes are the smaller ones, right?
Yeah.
So sub hex 7,500 yards. From
Well, are the hexes to scale?
Kind of.
Also, why
Ish,
can we get some fucking metric units up in here?
Bro, I wish.
yeah, you can.
God.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can edit. Yeah, you can edit the units that the tabletop uses.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You
There's
have to-
there's a toggle that'll do it for you.
I believe it's a setting in the map.
But yeah, you can
config.
change a setting and it would do a global thing, but also for like measurements like this, yeah, you can just choose based on whatever.
Oh, it's measuring them in leagues. Oh, and it is 10 leagues, so it's not. Wait, this isn't. Oh,
I know.
no.
I know. The hexes don't line up. That's what I was trying to figure out
Yeah.
earlier. I was like,
The hexes
oh.
are not hexes. Yeah,
Alright,
that's
it's-
yeah.
fucking
hold on.
great.
It's taking you
Also-
about 3 hours to get here. You think it's going to take about another 4 to get to the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just seeing how I was just verifying that junction and where we need to go is longer than
Yes.
because that is the distance. At least it'll notify me.
You're not leaving the cart though, so you don't need alarm, right? If you're not leaving the cart.
No, I
Yeah,
just
we're-
said
like it's
that.
heading back.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, the subhexes are 4.26 miles, or in proper units, 6.85 kilometers.
I don't
units.
understand. I'm sorry.
Alright, so let's take a 5-minute break, grab some drinks, go to the bathroom, and when we come back, we will be hunting a troll.
All right.
Right.
Sounds good. Bye.
And I am back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And in my defense of not being proficient in water vehicles, I was in the process of learning until somebody decided to destroy the ship.
Don't hate me, bro. I'm not the one who crashed it. It was that dumb captain. It wasn't me.
Exactly. So no one can blame me for that. Or
I
you.
mean, knowing how to drive a canoe is a little different than knowing how to steer a boat, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Especially since I'm
Besides-
pretty sure fishing ship is like can be manned by one person only.
Yeah. And you don't want to be stuck behind the wheel, right? You want to be out casting a line every time you're on the boat.
Pretty much tagging a line, throwing out nets, the whole 9 yards.
Erstas back yet?
Yep. Beverage constructed.
You would have time to use your new ability if you wanted to.
I mean, he'd pop it like just as we're getting to the forest.
I want to see you pop it well.
Oh, that yes, I would also do that. Eh. Sorry, I'm not used to having this. Yes, which is 6. Yep, 6.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm back. I'm dead.
Use them at least once.
You do have the obligatory child, so.
Yeah, no. We just waiting on Spork? Oh, and Bart.
And Bart, yeah. Right, cut out a bro alive. Too many people to keep track of.
You don't have the names and occupations and age and favorite food of every single inhabitant of the entire city?
Bro, you're lucky I had fucking Barrack available. I had him ready. I wasn't expecting you to ask about him right away. I was gonna throw that at you later.
I ran a one shot last week. Bart was in the group, and we get into like the Senate building, and it's the first time that we've introduced like the actual capital city. And the first thing he does when he gets in there is he asks everyone, "Oh shit!" Like, because that's always like the last thing you think of, like
Yeah.
prepare.
I didn't ask specifically for their name. I was more asking for his title.
Oh, you asked for his name.
Nice. I can't remember if I've mentioned this or not. In the game I'm running, my players are on a ship. And before putting them on a ship, I spent probably more time than I should have figuring out the name, role, and like watch rotation of every single person on the crew. I have a spreadsheet of a ship roster for 70 fucking NPCs.
Yeah, send
Well,
that to
yeah,
me. I'm
but-
totally not gonna steal it.
But they're going to be on the ship for a while. Like these guys, we
Oh, yeah.
were gaming for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
They
yeah.
were going to be in that room for maybe like 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes.
Like the single thing I'm most proud of that they definitely haven't, and at this point will never figure out. Every single one of the cooks is named after a Bill Murray character.
Oh dear.
All right.
If anyone had bothered to ask, their mashed potatoes would have been doled out by Venkman.
See, anytime I try to do anything like that in the game, they automatically figure it out, and it's completely ruined.
Aw.
So we guys are heading down the riverbank towards the trees, and Ned's leading the way. And Scrimshaw has some words for everyone.
Scrimshaw will relay the story of a hunting party from his tribe that set out on one bright and optimistic day, only to encounter a froghemoth, and through valorous battle did slay the beast, and the whole clan feasted on frog flesh for quite some time thereafter. And after spending your time eating frog flesh, fish doesn't seem so bad.
And that is what, a temporary 6 hit points for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
As he uses the inspiring leader feat to give everybody 6 temporary hit points.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And you see, Ned seems like he's not walking randomly. He's walking with purpose towards, right? Like this, you just see fucking trees, right? But he's going straight to where he thinks he needs to be. Like there's no wander. We will head over to the forest entrance. And as you guys appear, you'll see a troll kind of
We materialize out of the ether.
standing, kind of like scratching its back along this fallen tree. Not facing you at the moment, so.
I have a question.
Yeah.
He's scratching his back. Does he have another arm?
There's one arm.
Okay.
And he is kind of like rubbing his back against this tree, kind of like half bent over.
All right. Upon seeing this, I guess I will communicate with Ickney and say, oh, jeez, what am I gonna say? Getting into flanking position. And can you unpause it? I want to move. Okay, so
I can help with that if we want to do this.
Yeah, I can give you guidance.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I can also give him guidance.
Guidance is vocal, isn't it?
I can whisper it though, can I?
No, you can't whisper verbal components without.
If we can get within 30 feet, I can get several people right on top of it.
I mean, this is technically 30 feet.
Roll stealth check.
You dare question my ability to be stealthy?
Yes.
Do I have advantage because it's not looking?
No.
Oh, please, dear God, don't let me fail this.
Hey!
Ooh!
Nice.
You go to turn to like tell him if we can get within 30 feet, and Spork's gone, or Zorgax is gone, and he's hiding along the tree. None of you saw him creep up there.
All right.
Well, let's roll initiative and see what's going on.
Do the thing before we hit initiative. It's going to be way less cool now. Just aggressively mediocre.
Oh, man, I flubbed that roll.
All right, so Zugam, you're at the top of the initiative order, but you do see Zorgax up and hiding in the tree, so it's your call if you want to do something or just wait and see what happens.
Let's see, how far am I from it? 50 feet. I guess I'll move on over here.
All right, stealth check for me.
Stealth, where is it? Right there.
All right, and as you get there, you're gonna crack one of the roots of this tree, and it's gonna turn and see you.
Hi, I just
Zorgax, you're pretty sure you're hidden, but the rest of you are way out in the open.
Then I'm just gonna chuck one.
Okay. That will go wide, and as it kind of ducks, you see it brings its arm up into view, and you see it's holding its other arm as a weapon. So it's got like a rotted arm, and it's holding in its hand.
Guys, it has its other arm, and you're not gonna like how it's gonna be using it. And that's my turn.
All right. Ned's next, and he'll like go to take 2 steps forward, and then see Zugum and remember what he said, and then step back and stand near Dask and pull out his short bow. I don't even know if I can shoot this far. 60 feet? Can a short bow shoot 60 feet? Or a hand crossbow? Yeah, 3120. Oh yeah, hand crossbow.
Question. It's at disadvantage in that range unless he has sharpshooter.
Yeah. And it'll go wide and be like, sorry guys.
I stuck with the light crossbow.
And he'll stand his ground. Dask, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to move up. Guess I never. Why is the longbow like 45?
It's not. It's 300.
It should be like a billion.
Yeah, the longbow definitely has long range.
Oh. Guess he turned it to meters. Now I'm all confused.
I didn't turn it to meters. I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. I did nothing.
It's 45 to 100, 180 meters, whatever that means. All right. Well, if I don't have to, well, I'm still gonna move. I'm gonna get like here.
35 meters is 150 feet.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna take a shot with the. 14.
14 will just miss as you go wide.
It'd be so cool if we had an artificer with spark of genius.
Yeah, I don't know when he's coming back. I'll ask him later.
Fine. We have Bardic Inspiration. It just
Well, it's just spark can be used immediately, and it's funny.
That's it for me.
Okay. Zorgax. This thing is turned, facing kind of your direction, but not really.
Okay, I'm going to use steady aim
Okay.
as a bonus action to give me advantage, and when it moves, I'm going to hold my action to attack with, I think, my I've got, where's everything? There you go. With my short bow until it moves towards one of my teammates. So when it moves.
You want to wait till it's within range of your teammates, or just when it moves?
Um,
Because you're gonna get sneak attack no matter what with advantage. So if you're waiting for sneak attack, don't wait.
no, I don't want to give away my position. I want to be able to flank, and get behind it, and I don't want to give away my position.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm doing, is holding my action until it moves.
All right. Scrimshaw.
Okay. I'm gonna do some shit. How tall is this tree?
35 feet.
35 feet. Okay, cool. So Scrimshaw's gonna start running. 30 feet. Oh, damn it. I'm on the ruler, not the. Scrimshaw's gonna run up 30 feet. Then Scrimshaw is going to call out. They hunted for Raishal the Cunning, but her tracks disappeared. And activate Tales from the Beyond on myself with an action. The Tale of the Runaway, which I rolled earlier. I believe you saw that.
Yeah.
So I can immediately use my reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see, which is just going to be up in this fucking tree.
Sure.
Because that seems safe. And then I will also grant Zugum and Igni the ability to use their reactions to teleport 30 feet to a spot they can see.
No, nice.
Oh yeah.
I think I can also give it to Zorgax, but it seems like he doesn't want to move. I'll give it to Zorgax as well.
You can give it to up to your charisma fire.
Yeah, which is 3.
So do you not count as one of those?
I think I do count as one of those. Do I count as one of those?
I think you would. The target, because you chose yourself as the target, right?
Yeah. So it'd just be the 2. Yeah, so it'd be Zorgax and Zugum.
So you can
Or,
both
sorry,
teleport.
not Zorgax, Zugum and Igni.
Zugum and Igni, you can both teleport 30 feet.
Yep.
You just watched him bamf, and you, for some reason, you know that story and think you can bamf too.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'll
Within
bamf
one
up.
turn's movement of the troll.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that was just so fucking cool that Igni is also inspired.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, and that actually helped me with my turn.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. You consistently roll your initiative just slightly worse than mine, so you consistently are the one who benefits from inspirations. And that's my turn.
Beautiful turn. Okay, Igni, you're up. You just bent forward.
Right.
And
Well, I was gonna do something, but now that I don't have to force this thing to come to me, I can go to it. And I'm gonna run up to it, and on the way, you see me just I don't have my shield out. I grab my pike, and as I grab it, like I'm just, like going to charge with it, both hands. You see my hands just flare up, and fire starts shooting out of the pike. I'm gonna cast Searing Smite because I was told to use fire.
is this actually fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
And then I'm going to hit this thing.
That will definitely hit.
Nice.
So close. What a crit. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, is it worth it?
Double smite.
Well, I'm double smiting 100%, but is it worth it to use my inspiration to crit fish?
You can't crit fish
No,
with
that's not
inspiration.
how those work.
Oh.
It's not a real.
No. My DM.
Oh, your D. Oh God.
It's
Yikes.
You
I
say
mean,
it's
go for
worth
it.
it?
I mean,
You
you
do.
have to use the other roll.
I'll use this one.
Well, at least at my table. At least.
I'll use this one. So damage from the pike. 4 damage from the Searing Smite. Yeah. I think it should
It's
just
not-
it should be the 1d6.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
the
was
second one
3.
because they always
Three, so
configure the
3.
optimal.
Yeah.
It remains on fire. That's why.
Yeah. And then I am divine smiting.
So that's 7.
Where is divine smite? There it is. Yep. Just level 1, because that's all I've got. Come on. These are such not good rolls.
All right.
Nice.
Nice 13 damage. And what's that extra what's the extra D6? Does it take that at the start of its next turn? Oh, con saving throw it needs to make.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And it has to use, if it wants to not be on fire, it has to use its action.
14 that passes. So what's your save DC?
It's just 13.
Okay, so on a failed save it takes 1d6 fire. On a successful save the spell ends. I'm confused. Target or creature within 5 feet uses an action to put out the flames. Does it not?
If it fails the save and is on fire, it can then use an action to.
So it's not on fire now because it succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct. That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
we're good. All right, is that all you got? Mr. 13 damage?
Yeah, that was kind of disappointing. I pull out the pike because I'm like, it'll do more damage. No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have less AC. And that was my bonus action, movement, and action. So yeah, no, that's it. That's it for me.
This troll's gonna look at you, look down at its stomach, and wind back
Bring it.
and swing at you with its hand. 23 hit?
Yep.
for 9 damage,
Ooh. All right.
and then it's gonna chomp down at you as well.
Like try to bite me.
Yeah. 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Ah, damn.
Got a 17 right now until I get my shield back up.
Ooh. And then it's going to stand still because it's not the brightest.
You're gonna take my attack now. It technically moved.
Did it though?
It swung something. It moved.
That's not what your trigger was. Roll a
I
d20.
know.
If it's above a 10, you can shoot.
Okay, sweet. I'll
It's
take
a
that
normal
chance.
d20.
Yeah, no, I'll take that chance.
Go ahead, take a shot.
Woo! All right, and it's with advantage.
Yeah,
Boom!
that hits.
I won't take sneak attack damage.
No, you get sneak attack. You get it.
Okay, all right. I was gonna.
You get it 2 ways right now. You definitely get it.
All right. So sneak attack.
So this thing's gonna bite down towards you, and then you just get hit with an arrow. It kind of pulls it off course from biting you, as it takes another 16.
Damn.
All right, Zugam, you're up.
All right. Let's get in there.
Form of beasts. 15 does hit. You're gonna Jesus. That tail doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. That's basically everything I can do. Problem with being a bye-bye.
Ned is going to run forward 30 feet, if I'm not on the ruler.
Completely abandon what he was told to do.
Oh no, he's still guarding. And he will crouch down and take a shot. Five. Does that not roll? 9 damage. And he's just gonna crouch down as he pegs this thing. Desk, you're up.
I'm gonna move up as well. I'm gonna take another shot. $23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
Very nice.
6. And just ask Ned, should we be worried of goblins or other things during a fight with the troll? That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Thorgax.
All right. Again, I am going to use steady aim to grant me advantage, and I will attack with my bow.
Well, nice little way to crit hunt, eh?
Hey man, use what you got available.
Yeah, I can't throw just one target at you guys. It's not gonna work.
Nope. Damage is 9 plus the sneak attack. Again, 14. Another 14.
All right. Scrimshaw.
It seems like we're all just shooting at it, so Scrimshaw will also use steady aim, but it doesn't work very effectively because Scrimshaw's not trained that way.
Have it.
That'll hit from above.
Oh, can't believe I rolled a 1. This is so upsetting.
I
Watching
looted
everyone
this
do way
crossbow
more
for a
damage
reason.
than me.
All right. Yeah, no, that's it.
Ickney.
All right. I will put the pike back and pull out the shield and flail because I do like having AC.
Alright.
And then I will. Yeah, I'll just go for the flail.
Oh, yes. Oh,
What?
swing. Yeah, swing. That will miss. It kind of gets caught as you're trying to pull it out of your bag.
Now would be an appropriate time for DM inspiration.
Yeah, why not?
Swing again. That will hit. For 7 damage as you swing up and catch it on the chin. And it falls down dead.
Oh. Well,
But unfortunately, that's all you got on your turn, isn't it?
yeah, because no. Well,
You got a bonus action to use?
no, because it would have been my bonus action to pull up the shield and
Ah.
flail, I think, mechanically.
So the start of the troll's turn, you'll see its chin with a gash you left kind of close up. And it will sit back up, kind of look at you, stand back up, and swing at you again with its own claw this time because it had dropped its own arm. As it crit fails, and then smash the tree into bits around you, and then turn to Zugum and take a bite. Against Zugum, does 23 definitely hit Zugum?
Yeah.
For 7 damage, take away half is 4. And Zugum, it is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see if I can finish this.
That'll hit.
Nice.
6 damage. Looking rough, but still standing.
He's still alive somehow, and that's it.
You see Ned will kind of like toy with his bag, pull out a torch, and try and light a torch. But he does not get it lit. Your turn, Desk.
Good. So here's what I'd like to attempt to do. I'd like to grab a torch myself, try and light it, run over and stab the guy with it. Can I do that?
I don't know the mechanics, so I'll say roll a d20. On a 10 or higher, you get it done as a bonus action to light the torch. All right? How's that sound?
Okay.
So I don't know if it would be an action or not to actually light a torch. So sure, yeah, bonus action, you light up the torch. You kind of take it from Ned. As you see him just trying to spark.
Yeah. Grab it.
And
take it over.
And I'm guessing this will just be a flat d20 to hit? Or...
Yeah, torches are like clubs.
Well, it's an improvised weapon. So it'd just be a d20 plus efficiency bonus, I would imagine.
Sure. This would be very fitting if Das kills it.
13.
13 misses. You can't bring yourself quite to pierce this creature with this flaming thing. You kind of swing wide instinctively.
Then I'll just yell out to Ickney, "Ickney, take this from me and use it."
Zorgax.
Sorry, I'm having an allergy attack. Can I don't have specifically a fire arrow. Can I just light the end of my arrow on fire?
I mean, it's not made of wood, so I would say no.
The shaft of the arrow is.
I mean,
Spell book. I got nothing. I can't do what needs to be done.
So I'm holding the torch, probably above my head as I'm trying to hand it over to Ickney.
Can I? Okay.
Just shoot through the fire.
Yeah.
Maybe dip your bolt or your arrow in some oil and then shoot it through.
I do have an oil
that's what you can do.
flask.
do you have
that's
an
what you
oil
do.
flask?
I do have an oil flask.
Written in your inventory. You do have 2 oil flasks. Okay.
I have 10, and I totally forgot. That would have been smart.
Bonus action to use an oil flask to dip.
It's gonna use the
Arrow.
whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'll sacrifice it for the chance.
It costs like a silver.
Yeah. So yeah. I will do that. I will dip the end, probably like as much as I can. I will coat
Yeah.
the arrow.
And you're
As
gonna hope it
much as
lights
I-
as you shoot through this. Okay.
Yeah.
Better roll well.
Well, I'm gonna use steady aim again,
You can't. Bonus action to use the oil.
but I didn't move. Steady
Yeah,
aim
but
is about
it's
move.
still-
It's a bonus
aim
action
is
to
a
use
bonus
steady
action.
aim.
Oh, balls.
Gotta take this as a regular shot, just like everyone.
Oh, that's not
does it-
cool, man. Not cool. All right.
Yeah, you got this.
No, man. I know my luck.
You got
I
you got
believe.
it. You got it.
I got it. Here it goes.
Ah,
Woo!
ah.
There it is.
I gave it a +2 to its AC because you were trying to hit through the fire, and you still hit it.
Yeah.
So roll your damage.
We all know fire provides half cover.
I was just like you're trying to hit it. It was through a certain hole, right? You can only
No,
shoot
it's a
someone.
specific target. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that'll you kind of shoot as Dax lifts it up, and the arrow bursts into flames, comes through the torch, kind of knocks the torch out of Dax's hands, and you stick it right into its neck as the troll falls backwards. Beautifully done.
Suck it. Suck it long and suck it hard, Trebek.
And then a troll falls out of the tree beside. No, I'm kidding.
It's friendly, and it takes a liking to Dash.
And we are out of combat.
Well done. That was a wonderful shot.
I do what I can.
I
Thank
will
you for the
immediately
assist.
start trying to put out the fire on the troll.
Yeah, easily enough to do.
I'm gonna back away.
Yes.
Very, very
Back up,
carefully
desk.
climbing out of this tree.
Make an
Good
athletics
idea
check for me.
with the torch. Ned.
No!
You're 30
Hey,
feet
you
up,
have
bro.
You have snowfall.
What if
You'll
I
be
use
okay.
rope?
You
What
have
if-
so far.
What if no? I'll use rope. Why is
Give
it
you
using
advantage
rope?
then. Well, you got time. You can take the time. I just wanted to see your roll. You can take the time to get down.
Yeah, that's why. That's why we're doing it very slowly
It's
and
gonna
carefully.
take a long time. Yeah.
I'm basically a cat. I can get myself into trees, but getting out of them again is a big fucking issue.
All right, you guys have taken out this troll.
After that, I would look at the Zugon and see if he wants to try to help me skin this thing, if that's possible.
Sure. Me help you. I help you.
Maybe
Have
you should
that.
look away.
Why?
At that, I pulled out my great axe and
Survival check.
Add in 1d4 for guidance.
Would I be helping? Well,
Yeah, he'd have advantage if you're helping him. Oh, wait,
okay.
you're proficient in survival, right?
I'm not.
Then no advantage.
I am. I can
Oh.
tell Ned to turn away and then walk back.
He hit it.
All
It's
right.
fine.
Chill out,
He hit
yeah.
it. You didn't get there in time, but he hit it, so you're good. Ned kind of like turns to see why he said that, and does he keep his stomach? He turns away, but does not throw up. Like, oh.
Can I anti-guidance, Ned? No.
You have cutting words.
I could technically hit him with silvery barbs, but no.
Oh, I got you backed up on that one.
No, I'm not gonna blow a spell just to make Ned puke.
Kind of like turn around and be like, I got your money in here somewhere. Kind of like pretend like he's busy and looking at his bag the other way. And Scrimshaw, you're closest, so he kind of holds out the bag of 40 gold in front of you.
Oh, we were getting paid. Okay, cool. I'll just take that and add it to the party funds.
Totally. Yep. I'll make sure they know that we handled it. And you guys can add Troll Hide CR5 to your inventory.
Nice, CR5.
Didn't expect that to go so well.
And party loot bag or?
Yeah, you can put that in the bag of holding. That'll fit.
Cool. We're back up to 200 gold. I forgot how expensive those fucking magic items were.
Yeah, but they were kind of worth.
one.
Yeah.
Cloak and potions. Potions are
Potions,
technically magical.
Right, yeah, I guess they technically are.
Have you guys handed out potions to anyone? Who's holding one? I need to know who has it.
I remember
I have-
giving them out.
I have one of the potions. I did not take both. It was
I have
not
the other
greedy.
You have 4.
Me?
I didn't.
There's
As a
no
group, as a group, you
So-
have 4.
Oh, I was
We
gonna
gave
say-
one to Sorgax, I think one to Dask,
Okay, I can.
and then there
I
was
have one as
2
well.
in the bag.
Zugam has one. Okay, so Zugam
Mm-hmm.
has one, and you got one in the bag. So everyone but Scrimshaw has access to one.
Yeah, I added it to the inventory who has them, and I just put Ickney instead of bag because
Okay, yeah,
there's
that's
one carrying the bag.
Do you want it, Skirmishaw? I'm fine not having it.
If I need it, everything has gone so fucking wrong that it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
that's good.
Oh, and
That's fine.
Ickney's wearing the cloak of protection as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the cloak.
I'm giving Ickney all the good shit. Okay.
Hey, I
So far it's been
offered for
standing in front.
everyone else to have the cloak, and everyone said I should take it, so I kept it.
You'll see Ned wants to get away from this mutilated corpse so badly that he starts walking, and he gets about here before he stops and... Shit.
Damn it, Ned.
Right, we're going into the forest now. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'll walk up. Are you ready?
Also, isn't he like a forest elf that hunts and stuff? Has he never seen something skinned before? It cannot be that uncommon.
I mean, he has. Doesn't mean he has to like it.
It's not that gross.
How, worried should. Well, not worried, but how on a swivel should our heads be?
Completely. You'll notice it'll progressively get darker. The trees will look more dead. That's when you have to be the most worried. And then as we get closer to the pink cherry tree, the grounds will come back to life and be more colorful. Once we get within the tree's area, we'll be safe for the most part.
How dark will it?
Very. I would say pull out torches now and be ready to light them because you'll need it. The trees get tall and cover out the sun. And that is very bright. But that's even better because you won't burn the trees. I like that.
Perhaps such things.
And
Oh, I see.
The monsters can't sneak up on us if we burn the forest down. So,
Good points. Good point.
But
And we will-
our new friend might be upset.
yes, he might be. All right, and we will continue into the forest. And it will get dark as you see the trees start to look more and more dead. The sun gets blurted out, but you've got your circle of light keeping you guys lit and safe. And Ned will be like, okay, there'll be like a little drop we gotta go through. And then after that, it's pretty much a straight shot. And we will come to this map as I believe it was Scrimshaw that has the light. So if I do that, none of you should be able to see except Zugum.
Yeah.
And then Scrimshaw has the light.
Yes, I could see.
There's a lot of white circles.
Yes. So from here, you can see through the trees a bit, and you can see just groups of white mushrooms along the cliffside here.
Ned, what are those mushrooms?
They're just, I want to say poisonous.
You want to say, or they are poisonous?
Well, I don't know if poison's the right word. They don't kill you, make you hallucinate. They can kill you.
So don't touch the mushrooms.
Pretty much, yeah. Just don't touch the mushrooms.
Very well.
Spirit, Sorgax for a second. Don't touch the mushrooms.
I'll touch the mushrooms if I want to.
Scrimshaw's got the light.
All right.
Is anyone else lighting up, or are we just going off of Scrimshaw's light?
I mean, I have a
yeah,
torch.
I'm just going off Scrimshaw's light.
I'll throw up a torch too.
Okay, you got a torch?
Yeah.
So how come everybody else can move but I can't?
I just paused it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So if you had a torch, you would have gotten here, and across the way, you would have seen a mushroom, and it would have, as your light came into contact with it, it pops up out of the ground, and you hear the loudest shriek you've ever heard.
I hate these things. God
Just
damn
a scream echoes. You guys instinctively go to cover your ears as it screams and screams, and then you just hear like a grunt, and you see a rock just come and absolutely crush it. Like a rock just comes out of nowhere from the side and swats at this thing and crushes it, and the screaming stops. And then
Shit.
you see two
Cover my light! Cover my light!
ogres walk over.
Oh shit.
And when they stop when they get here and they turn and see you and go, "Oh, friends," and take 2 steps forward and stop here. Come, hello.
At this point, I would
Hello?
just kind of hold my torch up a little bit, and it would kind of glow just very faintly with divine light. And I'm going to use my channel divinity to gain a spell slot back.
Okay.
Just so I have,
The ogres are giants, right?
They are ogres.
Scrimshaw's gonna reply in giant. Hello, friends.
And they'll turn to each other and then look back at you and speak back in giant. You speak of us. Nice. Oh, wait. Felt, we got to keep this is our bridge. This is our path. You cannot pass, he says in giant, and then Phelps says it back again in common. Yes, you have to beat our riddle if you want to pass.
Nobody ask any questions.
When he says that, I'm just gonna walk over to Scrimshaw, put my hand on his shoulder, and cast guidance.
Very well.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll play games. If you beat us 3 times, and he holds up 2 fingers,
Yeah.
you get to go by. And if we beat you 3 times, then the other one takes over, and he holds up 4 fingers. We get to eat you.
Okay, sure. Yep. Let's play a game.
Yes, this game's always fun. Monty over here will go up and grab the rock and turn around and hold it behind his back and look to you and go, "Which of us has the rock behind our back?" And Felt will quickly stand up straight and put his hand behind his back. Yes, which of us?
Do they pass like, is there any trick here at all, or are they just that stupid?
They're not even near each other. They couldn't have passed it to each other. Like
Okay.
there's a clear space between them.
Point at the one who just very obviously picked up the rock then.
Oh, very smart. And he picks it up and he drops it in front of you. Okay, that's 1 point for the dragons. Okay, your turn, your game. Yes, what game do you have?
Oh shit, we have to. Okay.
Which one of us is? Which two of us are not dragons?
Oh, that's easy. Dragons have scales. You don't have scales.
But I do have a tail.
Oh. Do the rest of you have tails?
I have a tail.
Hmm. And you see Ned's kind of in the background, like kind of hiding. Oh, that's elf. Elf, not dragon. That's
Yeah.
one.
That's one.
Oh.
Can I? I'm gonna. Okay, I don't know. This might be a terrible idea. Can I try and telepathy?
Oh,
And-
okay.
And I'm gonna try and like imitate one of the giant's own voice as much as I can, like via telepathy, so that he thinks it's his own thoughts.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make him like, but dragons are green.
Okay, so link telepathy, does he know who it's coming from?
I don't think so. Oh shit, I should double check that before I say I'm doing this. Where's fucking telepathy?
Yeah, he got a -1 on his intelligence check. Doesn't matter. He points to the blue one and goes, dragons are green, that one's blue. That's one, not dragon. Did we win?
Scrimshaw's gonna. I'm sorry, no. Dragons come in many colors, and some of us are blue.
Oh, they're good. Yes, they are, Monty. Okay. Next game. You, and he'll point to the one with the tail, Zugum, and I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can, and one of you are gonna hit me as hard as you can. Whoever hits harder wins.
Alright.
All right, pick who's gonna hit for you, and we'll pick who's gonna hit for us. And you see they kind of instinctively lie down in front of each other and start arm wrestling.
That's great. Zugum, do you want to just trade punches with an ogre?
Who do you
might
think's
be
gonna hit the
okay.
hardest here?
If I cannot move, then
I mean, yeah, no, shooting someone with a bow is definitely not hitting.
well, no. Even if hitting, yeah.
No, he held a weapon out. This seems like
it
anything
involves
goes.
a weapon?
Anything
Okay.
goes.
Oh, I cast Firebolt. No.
I mean, you could. Ooh, smite.
I could smite. I have Wrathful. No, wait, I don't. I don't have Wrathful prepared. I just have Searing prepared. Ooh, that's not the good one.
No, but see, the only thing that I can think of is if I go to the front of the line and take the hit and don't move, I get advantage with steady aim. And that's the only way I could think of that we can get advantage on the hit.
I don't think we need advantage. You're going to be standing toe to toe with an ogre. They don't wear armor. The hit's gonna connect. It's more so. Actually, I think depending on how long we've been at this, Ickney might still have Bardic Inspiration as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
Like,
who can
it might be a
stack
better
Bardic?
choice.
And if
Bardic
stack
Inspiration
all your-
would be gone, but you can stack
Okay.
stuff with each other if you wanted to.
Yeah, so I would throw Bardic Inspiration one again. My thought is if you
Okay.
stack the smites again and do bonus action, hit, and smite action.
Yeah,
probably-
if I stack my smites, I can.
Yeah, that's the biggest like single impact that anyone
that's
in our
what,
party can dish out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D6, 4 D6s and a D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Can I?
Your smites are d8s.
Can I
Or
time?
2d8.
Can I time prestidigitation on the ogre's hit to kind of distract him?
Probably not, because this is like take a blow, take a blow. This isn't like you guys are gonna be actively taking. There is no missing on these hits.
Yeah. No, this is a slap competition. So we just let him go
Alright.
there and slap.
Yeah, I'll just go up there and slap.
That's fine. We're up 2-1, and I'm honestly curious to see how poorly this all goes.
Yeah, the best choice is
I'm
between
just,
me and Nick.
the only problem is I have to get rid of my last spells, but I'll do it. It's funny.
You'll be fine.
And as you guys are figuring this out, Monty drops Phelp in this arm wrestling contest and stands up and picks up the rock. Okay, who I hit? And he holds the rock up.
I've got the highest AC. I'll do this.
You're getting hit no matter what. You're not. This isn't like.
Can I move out of the way?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just slap Ickney on the back really quickly, give him one of those, and then yes, also just not be in the way.
Yeah, it's fine. I can do this. I will step forward. Well, it's gonna be me. And as he gets the rock in his hands, I will put my shield down. Just for like flavor's sake, can I like swing the pike like a baseball bat instead of stabbing?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just like grab the pike, and then grab it like a bat.
You're gonna roll to attack just to see if you crit.
Oh, please,
Doesn't
please,
matter
please,
what
please,
you roll as long as it's not a crit.
Please, please.
Close. So close.
I'm so tempted to take a couple levels in fighter to get champion crits.
And you can roll your damage.
All right.
I'm not telling you how much.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna just burn the 2 smites. So these are the spells. Is it all right if I just like roll the?
Yeah, roll it
die.
all. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a D10 for the pike, a D6 for this 2D. Oh, would I get both of the D6s for searing?
I don't know enough about your character. Does it?
Let me just throw it up.
Oh, it's got to fail a saving throw, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, the second one's at the start of its next turn, so
it would
We'll
be
count it.
pretty close. Okay.
We'll count it.
And then
if
divine.
it fails its saving throw.
Awesome.
Nice.
Divine Smite is 2d8. And they don't happen to be
Please do
undead,
it.
right?
No,
you can add. I always forget about this. Magical inspiration's the thing. You can add the D6 for my bardic inspiration to a spell.
You
that
have
does damage,
magical
which
inspiration?
Technically, is
What?
searing. It's an optional second level feature.
All right.
Oh, there it is. I do have it on my character sheet. I
There
didn't
you
point it.
go.
Oh,
Plus
wow.
34.
oh, at least you don't kill it.
You're just gonna knock this guy out.
Swing and cut into this thing so deep that he kind of spins around, rolls on the ground in pain, and is on fire. You take 15 damage.
Okay.
As he crushes down on you and then just rolls around in pain crying. And Phelp was going to run over and like, oh, and start like stomping on him, trying to put out the fire.
Oh, Scrimshaw's gonna step forward and Giant like, no, let me help. Again, that was a strong hit, but our companion is a freak. And then I will just give him. I'll help put the fire, and I'll give him a real quick healing word so he feels better.
Roll
And he
that.
can regain a paltry 4 hit points.
Oh, damn. Blue Dragon hit hard. Oh, how many wins is that? Is that 2 for you?
3 for us.
3? And he looks at his hand and puts up 1 finger, then a second finger, then a fourth, and 4 fingers. Oh, man. Granny's not going to be happy. Oh, we lost, Monty. You got to let him through. Can't be like the goblins we eat. And he'll step aside. Okay. You guys can go. And he'll grab a couple of mushrooms and just start chewing on them.
Okay.
From the...
Cool. Yeah, Scrimshaw will just thank them for the good games and congratulate them on playing well and wish them better luck next time, and then just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
We'll see you if you come back through. We'll play again.
Oh, god damn it. All right.
And you guys can all walk through, and
yeah.
Ned is sticking right beside Dask for this.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
I'll telepathically hit Ned. Which way do I go?
Straight and to the right.
Okay, I will go straight and then to the right.
And as you guys get out of this forest and you can continue walking, and you'll start to notice that the darkness of the trees start to light up and grow and get brighter and brighter. And we're going to be led to here, which I don't think you guys can see anything because none of you are on this map yet.
I can see everything.
Yeah.
See everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
see everything.
perfect. That's fine. Oh, that's the wrong player. Get out of here.
That's me.
No, I put Ursula in there as well.
Oh, my bad.
And you guys can see down in the middle of this little valley is a beautiful pink cherry tree, and there's like a bubbling hot spring beside it. And each of these drops down looks like it's about 30 feet down. So you think it's about 90 feet down. Oh, can you not see?
Just a blank screen.
Why are you still over there?
I don't know.
You're still on crossing for some reason.
It's beautiful, Ned.
1 second. I'm going to throw everyone over here and then throw everyone back.
There we go.
I feel like I was just in Saltmarsh for a minute.
The air smells of fish. And yes, it is one of the few safe places in this forest.
Process is just to swing the axe.
No, you have to dip it in the spring and then swing. It's the spring is very nice, very warm.
Sugum, are you catching this?
Yep.
I can show you how it's done. It's about a 30-foot drop between each of these Zorgax, so.
Yeah, no, I'm climbing down.
All right. How do you plan on doing that safely?
No, just climbing, like rock climbing, because there's rocks along the edges.
All right, make an athletics check or acrobatics check.
Athletics or acrobatics? What am I better at? Acrobatics.
You get about halfway down. And the rest of you see Zordax just start climbing down, and Ned has walked over to this tree and pulled out like a rope ladder that's been attached to this tree.
Mother
So you look over like, oh, this is a tough hold, and then you just see a rope ladder come flying down beside you, and you go, oh, and Ned will climb down.
I can make a 15-foot drop.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so I'm going to land on the same. Got any more surprises for us?
I mean, this route you can kind of just walk down. Just be careful. And he'll start going down the route, like walking on it as it goes down.
Wait till Zorgax is on the route and push him. I'm going to take a feat next level just so I can do that.
And then he will kind of shimmy down here between the tree that's here. You kind of like use it as like a backstop and kind of push his way down. You can all follow. Okay, so Father said that something's going to happen here whenever we cut a branch. So be ready for that.
Bad.
Scrimshaw, to get up there, you got to climb up from here, but you can do it, no problem.
Yeah, Scrimshaw will take this. Scrimshaw just like hearing that. He's like, something terrible is going to happen. I'm going to be in some cover here. Also,
yeah,
Scrimshaw will recommend that we maybe only take one branch in this very clearly holy and important site.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because they said leave one, but I think we should just take one.
Yeah, we should leave two.
Yes.
we're here, and we're here.
Ned,
Look.
you seem like the last person who should be careful.
Trust me, my father said it's got to be done anyways.
Ned, I don't.
It's got it. I brought it. We're taking two. I've got to give you guys a gift.
What if we just don't, though?
It's gonna happen.
Ned,
His
no.
father knows
No, it's
more
not.
than we do, though. If his father said it was okay, then
I don't know that his father
Look.
said telepathically. I don't know that his father said.
Let me. We try to keep this secret because we don't want people coming here all the time. The tree branches have to be cut so they can grow bigger and expand the forest. But if you cut all three, it loses its power, and the shades will pull in. So we got to take two anyways. If we say it's a gift to you guys for saving me, even though I know we saved each other, then people won't think that it's safe to come in here and do this often.
I want to see if he's lying.
Sure, make an insight check.
I want to see if he's just stupid.
You don't think he believes every word he said. Whether or not it's true is different.
I think we should take two. We were given safe passage from an ambassador, and his father said it was fine to take two, and it sounds like it's needed. I say we just do it.
Let's start with one, and if we're not all dead afterwards, then maybe.
So just dip it in the water.
Yeah, just dip the axe in the water, just the silver head, and then swing as close to the stump as you can, and take that branch. And
I'm
there's
gonna
climb up there, okay? And you can just take the branch if you want to.
All right.
And okay, so you swing, and this thing goes through the branch like butter. Like you have no issue. The hardest part of this is swinging the axe. You don't even feel the tree. And as the branch hits the ground, you all feel a shake and a rumble as
It's the wrong side of the tree.
Control Z. Where do I do this? This one. As roots pop up
Yeah, fuck.
in the square. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Nice try. Get your ass back in there.
No.
I didn't
Man,
even
you
move it.
were
I let you
there.
all. I let you guys all move, and everyone was right on the edge.
I literally almost moved a little further because I want to move away from the water, but I was like, no, I think I'm good enough.
Did you say dex save?
dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what I get for not saving my DM inspiration.
Oh no.
I will use if I've got it, I'll use DM inspiration to reroll that.
You do have DM inspiration. Anyone who beat a 12,
Hey!
anyone who beat a 12 passes. If you failed, then you are restrained.
All right, so we got to do a dexterity saving throw. Hold on.
Have you not done one yet?
No, I have not.
Now can I step out of this stupid square of doom?
Not yet, because I'm waiting for everyone's action to. All right, so Zorgax and Ichni are restrained.
Nope, I'm rolling DM inspiration.
Still have it?
947.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't used it at all this time. And we're at 947, so you know
Roll it.
what? Saving throw. Yeah! Not restrained.
Oh my!
And out of the brush,
Son of a bitch.
these creatures appear.
Thanks, Ned.
All right.
Question is, do we want to fight these now or wait?
No, we can.
No,
wait.
I'm down for now.
We've got 10 minutes.
Can we? Oh, I was gonna say, can we wait about 8 hours so I can get my spell slots and points back? I'm okay waiting till next week. If it's gonna take a while.
Find a wait. Yeah, we're not gonna get through combat in 10 minutes. We're gonna get through 2 turns.
Yeah, that's true. Oh
You
man,
guys can roll your initiative now?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to roll initiative now. I've burned all my good luck.
Now that you've said that Scrimshaw is always going to roll right before Igni.
Yeah, it's great. It's
funny. That's
weirdly
funny.
Consistent.
Yeah.
I should be getting better initiative rolls than I am.
Yeah, I feel like the same thing.
I think I have the best initiative bonus on the team. I'm just rolling very mediocre on it. It's tense. I just keep rolling 10s.
I've been last, and that is consistent with my dexterity score.
Yeah, I've been last before you multiple times.
So everything in the box is rough terrain. Okay, there's roots and branches sticking out of the ground.
Oh, come on!
Yep.
Now you tell us.
That's now you see it. And we'll pick up next week in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rough terrain.
I can't believe I used 2 spells hitting an ogre.
Had to drain your resources somehow. I didn't think a fight would be necessary.
I regret not having the ability to cast Fireball.
I know, it'd be so great. You know what also
Or being level 4, I'm actually very strongly considering taking Telekinetic Shove.
Wait, you're level 4? When we get to level
I regret not being level 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude, we all hit level 4. Didn't you update your character sheet?
No!
Not again.
You're stuck behind a level forever now.
It was an issue like 2 or 3 campaigns ago. Like every time I'd be like, oh, wait, I don't have these abilities. And everybody's like, yeah, dude, we're level 6. I'm like, I'm only level 5.
Yeah, look at it. Level 5. Didn't you get the update?
Yeah, I was going to say, look at it this way. When you're level 5, we're already like level 9 or something.
Yeah, right? I'm playing with a handicap half the game.
Spork's Law.
So literally, my fiance Christy actually told that to somebody at her work the other day because she had a terrible day. She's like, "Yep, it's Spork's Law," and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "When it goes wrong, it all goes wrong." And apparently, like they've now adopted it at their work. They're like,
yeah.
"Nope." Awesome. I'm like, "Yeah, it's spreading."
I am so sorry for turning you into a meme.
I'm not. It's great. I love it.
I'm glad.
So,
Really hoping you guys would fail one of those games with Monty and Phelp.
Did you really expect that? You were hoping.
My real question now is, will this be the second consecutive campaign in which you are taken down by twig blights?
Oh, you faced these things already?
We got these in Strahd.
It's something similar. I don't know if they're some of them are
very close.
The same.
It was like one of the first
these look like vanilla ass twig blights.
No, those are the bigger ones. The twig blights are the small ones.
Oh, these are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we fit in Curse of Strahd. Like the second or third battle we ever did was against twig blights. And there were literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They just destroyed you.
No,
yeah, you just couldn't roll.
There were 2 of them.
Roll.
There were like 8 of them,
Okay.
and they had me completely surrounded. And by the time,
all right, and that is where we're gonna end it. My name is the Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed. But we will play D&D together again very soon. Later.